That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, yeah. Whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Young, hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
It's a gain of 20. And the Titans first down.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Von Bell. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Burrow will throw. Flushed out right. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now this will make it into the end zone.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Throwing on second down, Tannehill. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And this is incomplete. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for the running back, Derrick Henry. And now it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. William Jackson with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals team.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Henry. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
This is Henry. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Tennessee.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Again to Henry. Fights off the defender. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, 53 yards. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. Well, Derrick Henry, the league's leading rusher in 2019. You wouldn't think a man that big could motor like that, but he can all right, and he proved it right there.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. Gostkowski with the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it 2nd and 7. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. the shotgun, it's Burrow, eluding the pressure right. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's going to air it out deep for Green. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. The return man, Wilson. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right?
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mixon on the toss right. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now Burrow to throw on second down. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Burrow looking to pass. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked by Kevin Byard. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the Bengals' 44-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On second down now, it's Henry, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The toss right to Henry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Tannehill getting it out quickly to Brown. And now off to the races, down the right right side. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 39 yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Open man is Higgins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
The 36-yard line.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. On the screen, Bernard. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. 3rd down here.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
To the air again, Burrow. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
That's a 39-yard line.
Burrow on play action. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half.
The Titans' 36-yard line.
And Burrow going to throw again. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. But gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
Bengals, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very solid gain of 27. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
You throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
A first down carry for Henry. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Tannehill now to throw. He will find Davis. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And Henry gets the call there on first down as he pushes his way forward. A pickup of about 5.
There on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 29-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 22.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Here's Tannehill. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Titans 28, Bengals 20. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now it's Wilson. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow, escaping the pressure right. There's a short one caught by Uzama, and he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. It gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
T. Higgins was the intended target,
but it's going to be 2nd down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
On 3rd down, Burrow eluding the pressure right. That's taken in by Higgins. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Burrow going for it on 4th. And he's got it. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll run here with Bernard. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Banger TD. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They begin with Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 17-yard line.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
This is caught.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So that'll back him up 5. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. Burrow will throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. C.J. Uzomah, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So he missed his first 2, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead.
The score, Bengals 35, Titans 28.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time.
If you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
This one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Play action. It's Tannehill. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10.
Right at the 30.
He'll set up to throw from the gun.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. They keep it with Henry on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The 22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Tannehill on first down. That's complete right around the 8. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
The 6-yard line.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Henry. And this time he is in. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game, 35-35. Stephen Gostkowski is set to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Here's Carter now on the return. A good-looking return set up here.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Now Tannehill. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Tannehill now to throw. And And that'll be incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Now it's Tannehill. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill.
He'll look downfield for Humphreys.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Tie game, probably time for one final play here. What do you do in this spot?
Now you're thinking about Hail Mary. You've got to find a way to heave it all the way towards the end zone and give yourself a chance. Your time management sheet.
This is caught inside the 15. And they do finally get him at the 12. And we have free football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end. Going to overtime because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And look at this. They're going to try an onside kick to begin overtime. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Here's Brett Kern now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. Erickson now to return. Shifts by him. good return there, 17 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 42-yard line.
Bernard getting the handoff from Burrow. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Rashaan Evans on the tackle. It's a gain of 2.
They'll run again with Bernard. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a 1st down.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Burrow going to keep it himself.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the 1st. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to Burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Tannehill on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown. Complete.
And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Again, it's Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Another nice gain, Sam. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Today's final score,
A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.